Hi friends, good morning. Welcome to ASTRA 2022 program presented by Akka IAS Academy. In this particular video, I'll be dealing with 7 different questions based upon syllogisms and 3 reading comprehensions questions. So let's begin. So the first question is, all clocks are watches here, okay? All clocks are watches and some clocks are alarm. There are the two statements given here. Based upon the conclusions are, some alarms are watches and all watches are alarm. So we need to find the answer here. See here friends, all clocks are watches here, okay? See here, I can write clocks like this here and watches will be here. So all clocks are watches. So statement 1, that is right here, okay? Some clocks are alarms, okay? Some clocks are alarms. This can be written like this here. See friends, this can be written like this here, alarms. So some clocks are alarms. So this is the shaded area is the some clocks are alarms will be right here, okay? So this is the first possible diagram here, or else we can write it like this also. See here friends, alarms I'll be writing here and clocks I'll be writing here, and upon that watches I'll be writing here, okay? See here, according to this diagram as well, second diagram, according to this diagram as well, all clocks are watches. See here, all the clocks are watches here. You can see this diagram right here, the shaded area. See, all the clocks are watches here, yes or no? And some clocks are alarms. So clocks is this one, okay, outer circle, and inside that some clocks will be there, some clocks are alarm, okay? So the both diagram holds good here friends, okay? Both the diagram holds good here. So we need to analyze the conclusion now, okay? Some alarms are watches, some alarms are watches according to the first diagram. Yes, this is the possibility here. And according to the second diagram, some alarms are watches. So according to the second diagram also, statement 1 holds good. So yes or no? And the second conclusion is, all watches are alarms here, okay? All watches are alarms based upon the first diagram. No, actually that doesn't hold good. And all watches are alarms here, all the watches are alarms. No, second diagram also, the second conclusion doesn't hold good, okay? Hence the only one conclusion follows is the right answer here. Option A is the right answer, my dear friends, okay? So moving on to the next question. Statement is, some pens are glasses here, okay? So some pen, see I'll be writing here the pen, okay? Some pen are glasses here, okay? So this will be the shaded area will be the some pens are glasses here, okay? And all glass are walls here, okay? All the glass are walls here, okay? See here, this will be the condition here, walls. So all the glass are walls here, okay? So this is the given two statements here. Conclusion says, some walls are pen, some walls are pen. Yes, actually walls is this much here and pen will be here, so overlapping area. So some walls are pens, this condition holds good. Some walls are glasses here, okay? Some walls are glasses, yes or no? This condition also holds good. Hence both the condition, both 1 and 2 follows. Option D is the right answer, my dear friends, okay? So moving on to the next question. No cities are countries here, okay? See here, no cities, there will be cities here. No cities are countries, no cities are countries here, okay? This is the possible diagram here, okay? No countries are villages here, no countries or villages here means this will be the diagram here, okay? No countries is villages. This is the first possible diagram. And another possible diagram might be, it might be like this here, my dear friends. See here, villages might be here. They have not given, but we can assume, because based upon the second statement, no countries are villages. So countries and villages, there is no connection here, but there might be a connection between cities and villages as well, my dear friends. Yes or no? Hence the conclusions, we shall see the conclusion and options and then we shall decide here, okay? So the conclusion is, some countries are cities, some countries are not cities. No, actually this doesn't hold good here. Yes or no? This doesn't hold good. No villages are cities, no villages are cities according to the diagram 1, that holds good. But according to the diagram second, no countries is a village isn't a possibility. So 50-50 options is there, my dear friends, okay? 50-50 options are there. So we shall see the options now. Only one conclusion follows. No, this is wrong here. only conclusion 2 follows. It's a probable chances are there, 50-50 chances are there. Okay, hence only conclusion 2 follows cannot be ascertained, my friends. Okay, it can be deleted here. Neither conclusion 1 nor conclusion 2 follows. Yes, and D, both 1 and 2 follows. Okay, this is also wrong here. Neither conclusion 1 nor conclusion 2 follows. It is the most probable option, my dear friends. Okay, hence option C is the right answer here. Okay, moving on to the next question. So the question states, some cats are rats here. Okay, see here, I'll be drawing the diagram here. Some cats are rat here. Okay, all bats are tables here. Okay, so bats will be here and tables will be here. Yes or no? All bats are tables here. Okay, when you look into the third statement, all rats are bats here, friends. Okay, all rats are bats here, friends, then this diagram is wrong, my dear friends. Okay, so you need to draw another diagram here. Okay, see here, I'll be drawing another diagram here. So cats will be here. Okay, cats will be here. According to the statement 1, some cats are rats here. Okay, so rats I'll be keeping here. So first statement holds good according to this diagram, yes or no? See, the second statement I'll be writing here, all bats are tables here. Okay, all bats are tables here. So here I will encircle here. Okay, this will be bats here and this will be tables, my dear friends. Yes or no? When you look upon this diagram, see here, all the bats are tables here. Yes or no? This hold goods here. Okay, all bats are tables here. Yes or no? And the third statement, all rats are bats here. Okay, all the rats will be bat here. Okay, so the third statement also holds good for this diagram, my dear friends. Okay, hence we shall see the conclusion now. Some cats are bats. Some cats are bats. Some cats are bats might be the probable option, my dear friends. Okay, according to this diagram, some cats are bats, it's not a probable option here. Okay, and the second statement, all bats are rats here. Okay, all the bats are rats, no, this doesn't hold good. Okay, all tables are cats here, all the tables are cats, no, this doesn't hold good here. Okay, all bats are cats here. Okay, all the bats are cats, no, this also is not the probable option. Yes or no? Some cats are bats, some cats are bats. Okay, some cats are bats might be the probable option, but we need to check the option here. Okay, only 1 and 2 follow, no, second doesn't follow, only 2 follows, no, this doesn't follow, only 1 and 4 follows, no, this doesn't follow, none of the above option. Okay, none of the above option means option D is the right answer, my dear friends. Okay, hence we'll be moving to the next question. Statements. Okay, some ships are boats here. Okay, some ships are boats, I'll be writing the diagram here. Okay, some ships will be here. Okay, and boats, so this will be the overlapping area here. Okay, some ships are boats here. So condition 1 finished. All boats are submarines here. Okay, all boats are submarines here, so this will be the area here. All boats are submarines here, yes or no? So second condition is finished. Some submarines are yachts here. Okay, yachts will be here and submarines will be here. Okay, so this is the probable diagram, my dear friends. Okay, now we shall see the conclusion here. Okay, some yachts are boats here. Some yachts are boats, no, this is the wrong here. Okay, first statement can be negated. Some submarines are boats, some submarines are boats, yes, this holds good here. Some submarines are ships, some submarines are ships, yeah, that also holds good here. Some yachts are ships, no, this doesn't hold good here. Okay, second and 3, only 2 and 3 follows, that is option B, my dear friends. Okay, hence option B is the right statement here. So moving on to the next question. See here, what is the statement says, all carrots are birds here. Okay, all carrots will be here. Okay, and birds will be here. All carrots are birds here. Okay, so first statement finished. Some telephones are carrots here. Okay, some telephones are carrot means it will be like this here. Okay, this will be telephone, so this will be the gray area, shaded area here. Okay, so some telephones are carrot, so this is the diagram here. All bed sheets are telephone here. Okay, all the bed sheets are telephone means somewhere will be bed sheet here. Okay, somewhere will be here bed sheets here. Okay, so this is the possible diagram, my dear friends here. Okay, now we shall see the conclusions here. All bed sheets are birds here. Okay, all the bed sheets are birds. No, this is some bed sheets are birds means there might be the possibility, because they are telling that all bed sheets are birds. So hence it's not so possible option, my dear friends. Okay, 100% we cannot 100% we cannot say that all bed sheets are birds here. So this is the wrong option here. Some bed sheets are birds. Some bed sheets are birds. It might be the probable option. So we shall check the other options as well here. Okay. Some birds are telephone. Some birds are telephone. Yeah, 100% true. Some birds are telephone. This will be the area here. Some birds are telephone. So option 300% true. All telephone are birds. All telephone are birds. No, this is wrong here, my dear friends. Okay. So option 3 is 100% true, my dear friends. Okay. Option C, option 3 is 100% true. So we shall search for option 3 here. Okay. Only 3 follows and 3 follow is again. Only 1 and 2. So 1 and 3 follows in the option C is there. So 1 is wrong, my dear friends. So option C can be eliminated, and option D can be taken, my dear friends here. Okay, and option D can be taken here, and we shall eliminate the second option here. Some bed sheets are birds. It might be the probable option, but actually in the options we need to make sure that 100% right option only we should mark here. Hence option D is the right answer, my dear friends. Okay, moving on to the next question. Statement says most CPU are keyboards here. See, actually the word usage of words here. Most CPU are keyboards here. Okay, most CPU means CPU I'll be drawing here. Okay, most CPU I'll be drawing here, and most CPU are keyboards here. Okay, keyboard will be somewhere here. Okay, this will be the CPU and keyboard will be here. Okay, not all, my dear friends. Okay, most CPU are given here. Okay, most CPU are keyboards here. Okay, so condition 1 finished here. No keyboard is a mouse. Okay, no keyboard is a mouse. Mouse can be drawn here, or else it can also be drawn here. Yes or no? Mouse. Hence both the diagram are satisfied here. All mouses are CPU. Okay, and this diagram can be negated here. All the mouse are CPU. So this diagram is the true diagram, my dear friends, based upon the question here. Okay, so the conclusion says some keyboards are CPU. Some keyboards are CPU. Yes, condition true. This can be this is the valid condition conclusion, my dear friends. Okay, and all CPU are mouses. All CPU are mouses. No, this is wrong here. No mouse is a keyboard. No mouse is a keyboard. This also hold good. Some mouse are keyboard. Some mouse are keyboard. No, actually this doesn't hold good, my dear friends. Hence 1 and 3. Okay, 1 follows, 2 and 3 follows, and 1 and 3. Option C is the right answer, my dear friends. Okay, option C is the right answer based upon this question. So moving on to the next question. So this is the passage here. Genome editing is different from genome modification. Genome editing typically involves finding the part of a plant genome that could be changed to render it less vulnerable to disease or resistant to certain herbicides or to increase yields. Researchers use molecular scissors to dissect the genome and repair it, which is a process that occurs naturally when plants are under attack from diseases and can throw up new mutations that enable the plant to survive future attacks. This evolutionary process can effectively be speeded up now that it is possible to examine plant genome in detail in laboratories and create mechanisms through which relevant genes can be altered very precisely. Okay, so what is the question, my dear friends, here? With reference to the above passage, the following assumptions can be made here. Okay, in the previous videos also I have told you what do you mean by the assumptions here. So we shall examine the question here. Okay, genome editing does not require the transfer of genes from one plant to another here. Okay, genome editing does not require here. See here, my dear friends, in the passage it is given that genome editing typically involves finding the part of a plant genome that could be changed to render it less vulnerable to disease or resistant to certain herbicides or to increase yields here. Okay, the researchers use molecular scissors to dissect the genome and repair it. Okay, see here, according to that statement, genome editing does not require transfer of genes from one plant to another. This condition holds good, my dear friends. Okay, so second statement, through genome editing, the chosen genes can be altered precisely in a manner akin to the natural process that helps plants to adapt to the environmental factors. So yield can be made increased here, friends. Okay, so both the statements, both the assumptions hold good, my dear friends, here. Okay, hence option C, both 1 and 2 is right answer option, my dear friends. Here. Okay, so moving on to the next question. Many people understand the connection between solid waste management and health in terms of the consequences of unattended heaps of dry garbage which become home for flies and other vermin. However, there is another aspect that is not well understood. That is, what happens when unscientific solid waste management combines with poor drainage and dumping of untreated sewage into drains, which are meant to carry storm water during rains. The result is chalked drains which are full of stagnant waters, breeding mosquitoes, resulting the spread of waterborne diseases. Okay, so this is the passage here. So what's the question here? In the context of India, which one of the following statement best reflects the critical message? Okay, this is very important, the critical message of the passage here. Okay, so in India, the drainage networks are not separate for sewerage and stormwater. So this is not the idea what the passage is telling. Hence, option 1 can be eliminated here. Urban local bodies do not have enough resources and legislative authority to deal with the problems of waste management. Nowhere in the passage it is telling about the urban local bodies and their resources and their legislative authority. So option B also can be eliminated, my dear friends. Solid waste management should be integrated with maintenance of drainage and sewerage networks. So the passage is speaking about the problem here. Okay, what are drains for and how the solid waste management should be carried upon. Hence it's till now option C is the most probable option. I shall check for option D also. Bad management of solid waste and sewerage system by our municipalities is the reason for drinking water shortage in our cities. No drinking water, nowhere in the passage it's dealing with the drinking water problem, my dear friends, based upon this sewerage systems. Hence option D also can be eliminated. Option C is the most probable option and the right answer, my dear friends. Okay, so moving on to the next question. In part 3 of the Constitution, which assures people certain fundamental rights, Article 25 proclaims that all persons are equally entitled to freedom of conscience and the right freely to possess, practice and propagate religion. What people fail to notice is that this proclamation is prefixed with words subject to public order, morality, health and to other provisions of this part, which sets conditions precedent for the legal protection of religious practice of any community. So which sets means this will be the important here. Okay, the closing words of this prefatory rider in Article 25 virtually constitute a subordination clause, placing other fundamental rights mentioned in part 3 over and above the right to religious freedom. Among those other fundamental rights is the right to equality before law and equal protection of laws, assured at the outset and elaborated in later articles to mean, inter alia, that the state shall not deny equal protection of laws any person or group of persons on the basis of religion alone. So this is the passage, my dear friends. Okay, so what is the question here? What is the most logical inference from the above passage? See here, when you read the passage, my dear friends, the idea you will be getting is in the starting point of the passage, in the starting few lines of the passage, it is telling that the fundamental rights Article 25 proclaims that all persons are equally entitled to freedom of conscience and right freely to profess, practice and propagate religion here. Okay, and in the later part of the passage, the closing words of this prefatory rider in Article 25 virtually constitute a subordination clause, placing other fundamental rights mentioned in part 3 over and above the right to religious freedom, my dear friends. Okay, contradictory statements, not actually contradictory, different ideas it is placing here, my dear friends. Okay, that idea you need to grasp here. Okay, what is the most logical inference here? State shall not interfere when with the religious affair of the citizens. No, this is wrong here. Okay, because in the later part of the passage it is telling that Article 25 virtually constitute a subordination clause here. Okay, based upon that statement we can say that statement 1, option A, is wrong here. Okay, religious freedom under the Constitution is open to state intervention. So this can be the possible option, my dear friends. Okay, so option 3 is religious freedom of the citizens is not covered under fundamental rights. No, this is wrong here. Religious practices of any community are immune to state laws. No, this is also wrong here. Okay, hence option B is the right option, my dear friends. Okay, this is it for today, friends. I shall catch up you in the next video. Hope you find this video informative. Kindly do like, share, subscribe and comment in the comment section. subscribe to our Akka IAS Academy channel. Hope your preparations are going well. All the best for your exams. I shall catch you up in the next video, friends. Until then, goodbye, take care, God bless you all.